do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is the $12 brawl. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, weighing 261 pounds, the natural, Dustin Rhodes. And his opponent from Hagerstown, Maryland, 252 pounds, Tango.
The former U.S. champion, I say former because as you take a look at Rick Tango, his opponent, here's a man who now has his sights set on Lord Steven Regal, the World Television Championship. And I tell you, Jeff, this Thursday, what a match that's going to be. One fall, 15-minute time limit, and that really makes it tough for any challenger when you got a one-fall, 15-minute time limit to try to dethrone the champion.
Well, you're exactly right, Tony. When it's a 15-minute time limit, as the challenger, you have to be the aggressor. You have to wrestle aggressive, and you have to take chances in that 15 minutes. When you take chances, you run the risk of making mistakes. You make a mistake, believe me, Lord Steven Regal will be the one who capitalizes, because that's what makes him so tough, Tony, is his ability and his knowledge of scientific wrestling. When an opponent makes a mistake pressing in that 15-minute time limit, Regal takes advantage.
Right now, though, a very strong Rick Tango working over Dustin Rhodes. Look at this. He blocked a hip toss in one of his own. Dustin, big drop kick. And again. The natural arm drag takedown.
Well, Dustin Rhodes, of course, lost a heartbreaking decision to Stunning Steve, who is now the U.S. heavyweight champion. But Dustin wasting no time.
That was a very tough physical matchup, and he's going to have an entirely different matchup, I would think, coming up. Oh, wow! Oh, what a right hand that was!
Dustin's doing the smart thing, though, Tony. You know what that is?
And that's what?
He's not worrying about the loss. He's going right after Lord Steven Regal and not getting it embedded into his mind.
It's a good point, and that's the mark of a champion. A man who has championship material. You're talking about a young man who has not been in this sport too long. He has been a world tag team champion. He has been a U.S. heavyweight champion. Certainly a top contender to the world title. So the man has literally, in a short span, done it all. And almost it all. And now he's going to have a chance of becoming world television champion as well. But right now, Rick Tango not backing away from Dustin's credentials. This powerful young man is going after Dustin. Look at this. He missed the clothesline. Whoa! Dustin, one of his own. That's the lariat on target. The natural.
Dustin Rhodes did not miss. Irish whip into the buckle, follows him in with a clothesline. Tango's in major trouble. He's set up for the Bulldog, Tony.
He got it.
Ooh, that was interesting with a handful of hair. Did you notice that, Tony?
The natural, Dustin Rhodes.
I did it, that Jesse Ventura, a handful of hair.
He better cover that up, because if a referee sees that handful of hair, he may not count it.
I think he did a pretty good job of covering it up right there as Dustin Rhodes, the natural, gets set to talk to Mean Gene Okerlund here on WCW Saturday night.
Let's go back to replay. There you see Dustin missing a clothesline and then delivering one of his own. And that's a setup move for this right here. The Bulldog side headlock. Dustin charging forward right there, up into the air, wham, drives Tango into the mat, rolls him over, hooks the leg, and gets the 3 count.
Standing by right now with me, Gene Okerlund.
All right, you've just seen him in action. The natural Dustin Rhodes. He's got a big one coming up on Thursday night as he meets Lord Steven Regal for the World Television title live here on TBS at the Clash of the Champions from the Centroplex in Baton Rouge. Now, Dustin, I noticed some mighty proud young Americans, some Boy Scouts over here, ringside on WCW Saturday night. They take exception to some of the things that Lord Steven Regal is saying about America. And specifically, he has attacked you and members of your family.
Well, this is how it is, Lord Steven Regal. For weeks and weeks now, people have been coming up to me in the grocery stores, in the movie theaters, wondering, hey, Dustin, when are you going to shut Lord Steven Regal's mouth up? Well, this is it. This is the bottom line. Lord Steven Regal, you have ran your mouth for the last time. You have ran your mouth about all these hard blue-collar workers for the last time. You have ran your mouth about my father for the last time, and that, my friend, made it more personal than you can ever imagine. At the Clash of Champions, for your prestigious world television title, you are gonna be there. I'm gonna be there, and you can look in my eyes right now and know that I do mean business. I will be there, and I'm coming, Lord Steven Regal, to take your world television title.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, speaking for all Americans, the natural Dustin Rhodes, this Thursday night live here on TBS on The Clash to challenge Lord Steven Regal for the world television title. Stay tuned. We're going to be back with more of WCW Saturday Night.